once again. This time, my friends, for another meet and greet. We're Southern Fried and nationwide, so hang on to your seat. Look around, here's what I found. I guess you'll never know what you'll see on the Southern Fried Podcast Show. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw. Hi there, all you folks out there in Cornbread Nation and all the Southern Fried Podcast fans. We sure are happy to see y'all tonight. How's Dave doing?
Dave is great.
Dave is great.
Dave, like Tony the Tiger, great.
You don't look like Tony the Tiger.
Do what?
That's all right. You don't look like Tony the Tiger. But that's okay. I'm working on getting some pictures uploaded here and set up. I've been doing pictures all week long. Not pictures, lights all week long. So getting ready for Christmas time, you know, you do the pre-Thanksgiving stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not all of them. Let's see here. Why is that one not downloading?
I probably need more room. I think we're bumping right up against the maximum.
No, not on it. On my computer, it's not downloading.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure.
I'm not either. Let me see here. Is it just going to be the same picture all over again? If it is, I'll delete it. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Well, what if I just do it like this? All right.
All right. Let's see what you got.
No, I ain't got there yet. I'm still trying here. But there is more than one way to skin a cat. I'm trying to skin it another way here. And
We're watching our expert way we handle pictures.
Well, guess what? They still want one way to skin a cat. I'm going to get this thing up there. I worked hard on this. Here. Watch this. Share, screen, Winder, now.
Winder?
Yeah. That's the rest of the yard.
Very nice.
Like I said, when you come down to visit.
What's that to the left? What's that to the left?
Over here?
No.
Over here.
No. Right in the middle there to the left there. Right? What?
It's right here?
No. No, go over a little bit. Wrong way. Right there. What's that?
That's two trees.
Oh, it looks like it looks like Miami University or something. I mean, it has like the U look to it. I was like, what is that?
I didn't have another extension cord. I had to go over there with a strand of lights. So it is what it is. They're all lit.
put you two in a circle there. You'd almost look like a face with a mouth there on the bottom. Yeah, it would be cool.
I could do that next year. So, yeah. Now I figure I'd dress up the barricade this year for the road closed sign, you know. I started to put lights around the road closed sign. And I thought that might be a bit much. Might send the wrong signal.
I don't know.
So I'm behind the times today. I've been doing that all day long and fiddling around the house here. So I'm I'm behind the times. I got to get caught back up. So that's what Robert did today. I guess Dave had to work. Did you get off work early? Did you stay all day?
Oh no, I left early. About everybody was gone by the time I left. There was maybe they might have been one manager left. There was one walking out as I was walking out. It was, except for workers, it's a ghost town.
Well, that's not nice. If the workers got to be there, the managers have to be there too. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Hey, they're thankful they have a job.
You want me to go back? Do I need to go back? Just leave the show and go back?
I'm not saying that, but
That's what it sounded like. Cut down Wednesday night. I see how it's going to be. The knives are out already.
You're gonna leave the worker alone again.
I am a manager. Both my employees are on vacation, brother. They've been off all week.
Oh yeah, you gonna go back to over to work. You ain't got nothing to do. Leave me here. Did I turn that off? Leave the other worker alone. That's all right. Oh, if y'all get a chance, go look at our pet of the week, Tessa. She's a sweet little kitty cat. She's needing a home. She's at ARA over there in Dawsonville. I got a picture. I deleted some so I could put some up. There's a picture.
Pretty. I forwarded that out. They had an adoption this week as well. Maybe two. I know one for sure.
Well,
yeah, Michael, I know the taskmaster on here. He's sending me back to work. I'm not allowed to have a night off.
You're allowed. Just got to go to work tomorrow.
Oh, no. Oh, I'll be working. I'll be working around here, Oh, yeah.
What you mean gobble, gobble, and oink, oink? So you're saying Dave's a turkey and I'm a pig? That's not very nice, Michael.
I don't think that's the way he meant that. I think you're a little paranoid or something, man. What are you talking about?
Well, it's hard to not be paranoid with Michael. He'll throw some daggers out there in a second.
I actually was running a little bit behind myself. Josh, baby boy, was getting ready to go to work. Getting the lowdown from him. He's got to work 4 hours. He was somebody we know got fired, and unfortunately, and so I was listening to that. My sister came by. I was trying to get her to come on the air. She said she might be listening in, so she may jump in a chat here for long. And then, but I was watching our friend Steve at Half Pine Forge. I watched 3 or 4 videos. I was getting into. There's some of the shorter ones, and they were 2 or 3 months old. They were pretty cool. Some different stuff he made. Enjoying that. So I was just, everybody was gone at one point, and I was just watching those, and everybody started coming in. It's just me and the dog. I got to get Kaylee back tomorrow night. Hey, Tammy did come in. I was trying to get her to come in and be that clickbait on screen. She said, I can't do that.
She said, I can't take Robert's place.
But she said she'd listen in. We were listening. Every holiday you got the crazy going ons with family. I mean, that's what we were listening to. All crazy kind of extended family, crazy going on. So I was getting caught up.
Well, just think of all the people that are out there, all the college professors and stuff was telling the kids, well, if your folks and your family didn't vote the way you voted, then you have every right not to go there this year, and you can just stay away from them.
I'm sure that they will cry great tears about that.
You reckon they come on there and call and say, you gonna drink a little snot? Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Yes, you're here, Tammy. We're glad you're here. By the way, Michael said I was just honoring Thanksgiving. See, you jumped off the ledge there. You went down Conspiracy Highway, and Michael was just being a good, patriotic, turkey loving American, MAGA American. I mean, come on.
What you just said was like watching MSNBC because you didn't put the previous comment in there that came out right after that. You said you didn't like turkey, so I'll get to be the oink oink.
No, you said you was gonna have ham.
Oink.
You said you were gonna have ham, so he was just—they're supposed to both be on the table.
Yeah, so you're a turkey, I'm a oink oink. So yeah, he was honoring Thanksgiving. He was thankful that we let that door open for him to go through. The best part.
I still think you're off on the wrong highway, dude. I mean, it's like we've took a fork in the road. I have, and no pun intended, I have no idea where you've went with this. I think you're just chapped because this morning you got smoked. You didn't realize you opened your big mouth and you made yourself look silly about the turkey comment. I'm sorry, I love you, brother, but I mean, that's what you did.
Well, let me. I've been thinking on this today, what you said this morning, and I'm going to tell you something right now. Are you ready for this?
Oh, I'm all ears.
Some family that actually enjoys turkey was able to get a turkey because I didn't get one because I don't enjoy it. So
I've not heard of.
I'm thankful that family is going to get to enjoy their turkey. It might be you, but I'm thankful that I didn't waste a turkey, waste my money, or waste getting one when somebody else would actually enjoy it. So
I haven't heard of a turkey shortage.
There is every year.
No, there's not.
Year. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No.
You haven't heard of the bird flu and stuff like that? This is the great turkey shortage of 2024.
There's no run on. There's no store around here that's out of turkeys, dude. Come on.
I bet there is. I'm the only place that ain't out of turkeys is DC. They got plenty.
Well, there are an abundance of turkeys there. Dodo birds and everything else. They brought the dodo bird is not extinct. We found it. It's in Washington, D.C.
Yeah. And it's got chicken legs, and his name's Nancy Pelosi. What? Turkey's on strike. Oh, I didn't have a chance to do that today.
Do what? Go on strike?
Yeah.
So, folks, we're bumbling and stumbling into this program, but we are glad you're here on our Humpday News pre-Thanksgiving show. Happy Thanksgiving to all. And we appreciate those joining on Instagrams. Platinum Wins. Always good to have you in. Yeah. I was trying to respond. I misspelled the name. Mistyped. But we're glad you're here. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Hope you're having a good pre-Turkey Day. Turkey Day. By the way, they don't call it Ham Day, Rob. It's Turkey Day.
Okay.
I mean, you just got to throw that in there. But we are at some point tonight. We're going to talk about what's appropriate for a Southern spread on Turkey Day, Thanksgiving Day, and what's not appropriate in the South.
Okay.
So we're gonna run through that here shortly.
I lost it. I'm gonna try to do this.
What are you doing?
Well, we talked about this morning one of the greatest all-time classic turkey things ever.
Oh, the WKRP, yeah.
Yeah, the WKRP in Cincinnati thing.
Did you find it?
I found it, but I don't know if I can download it or not. And I don't know if I can get it up on the thing over there. But yeah, that was let's see if I can share screen. This may get us booted because I'm sure.
But you won't hear it.
But I wonder if I can put my mic up to the speakers here.
You might be able to do that.
I'm going to see if I can. We're going to try to play y'all a classic tonight. And if you have never seen this, This is a classic off a show called WKRP in Cincinnati. It's an old
All-time
show.
classic.
All-time classic. Let's see. Dave, let me know if you can hear this.
I hear nothing. No. Nope. I can see Dr. Johnny Fever, but I don't hear anything. Les Nessman.
Yes.
Live on location. But we hear nothing.
All right. Sorry. Let's see. I'll see what I can do to get the sound. I don't know how to get the sound going on this. I heard Cook the other day on yours.
I just held my phone up though to the mic. We're gonna have to get a little bit extra things to make this happen. StreamYard's funny that way. If you don't download it and upload it, it does it plays on yours, it don't play on ours.
Well, let me see if I can do it off my phone then.
Well, you might be able to do that. But we could hear it. We won't see it then.
Yeah, but let's see how good my timing is.
Oh Lord!
What?
This ought to be good. Not. Sorry, man. That sounds like something you say. Here's your sign to. It's like you're riding down the road. And you're like, a train's coming, and your buddy goes, I think I can beat it. Let's see how good my timing is. And the train's going to hit your side. Okay, I hear nothing. I hear nothing. I see video. It's kind of trying to come in. But it's choppy. Now. No. It's all we hear is squeaking. A little bit better, but still not. No, not really. Fair. No.
Sorry. Anyway. We have seen this enough times that I'm quite sure that you and I could probably tell everybody the premise behind this thing.
Well, there might be some, it's Russian interference. There might be some, 20-something out there that just happens to stop in to listen to two old geezers like us, and they go, what's that? They've never seen it. Go look it up on the good old YouTube or something.
Yeah, or Google.
We're gonna have to get a couple of attachments. And
it's a WKRP in Cincinnati turkey drop.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It is funny, but
Les Nessman, the reporter, they go out there, they drop all these turkeys out of the helicopter. He don't realize that they're dropping turkeys, and he's up there, he's going, I see something. Someone has just jumped out of the helicopter. I'm looking for a parachute. Oh my gosh, it's a turkey. They're bombing the parking lot with turkey. Everybody's running. There's blood and mayhem everywhere.
Yeah, and it one of the things that cracks me up, it reminds me of, radios, what TV stations do. Radio stations are notorious for doing promotions and stuff, and they're trying to help a cause. Plus, it makes money for the radio station. And there was a radio station. This is back in the early 90s, I think. Well, I know it was early 90s, probably mid 90s, around 95. There was a station here in town that this guy, he said he was going to the roof. He was going to stay on the roof of where the station was housed. He was going to stay on the roof and live in a tent and broadcast live from there. And he wasn't coming down until they raised $5,000 for this cause. And when I heard it, I said, this guy's in trouble. He's in trouble. First of all, you've got to know your audience. You've got to know your audience. If you want to raise funds, you got to know who you're appealing to.
Yeah.
And he chose a cause that didn't appeal to that demographic. And so they raised like a few hundred. I'm sure he was begging friends and family and coworkers, and they might have raised, I don't know, after like a couple of weeks, they had like $2,000. I mean, they're still like 3,000 away or something. And the guys, they're like saying, well, you've raised 2,000. No, I'm staying up here till I do it. And so this thing clocked on, there was a storm that came through, a bad one. And apparently, the guy, I mean, it blowed his tent off the roof. The guy got drenched. So, like the next day, they're on the air, and he would come into every hour, 2 or 3 times an hour, into every show, and he's all hoarse now. He can't hardly talk. And the last broadcast from the roof was, he said, I want to stay, but they've advised me for health reasons that I really should come down. But, we did raise, $3,000 or whatever it was. I thought, man, I guarantee you, that guy never did another promotion like that in his life.
No.
But he had already stuck his foot in his mouth. I'm not saying it was a bad cause. It was a bad cause for them.
Yeah.
You got to know, you got to know who you're appealing to.
I wouldn't have sent him no money just to see how long he'd stay up there. Apparently 3 weeks was the limit, and the storm wound him up.
Oh, it lit him up, man. It was lightning, the wind was howling. And the other broadcasters were inside, and they're like, we've told him, like, you've done great, but you really, because he said he wanted to stay. I don't think he did. I think he was mad, like, man, get me out of here. You got to find a way to get me off this roof. And they're like, but, doctors have advised for health reasons he should really come down. He didn't want to do it. He was going to stay, but the doctor said, I'm thinking, no, he didn't. They wasn't no doctor. The guy said, get me off this roof.
You know what happened? The other people on the radio station did not like him, and they did not give him an out. They're like, okay, big boy, you stuck your foot in your mouth. You enjoy this trip. They were going to see how long you'd stay up there. They wasn't giving him an out. No more you'd have gave me an out. Or I gave you one. We'd have been down there going, yeah, big boy, cold up there.
Yeah, Platinum Wins. It was definitely one heck of a broadcast. I will never forget it. I mean, it's like every day. I mean, here we are, a bunch of mill workers, and we're listening. It was a rock and roll station, classic rock, and they were trying to raise money for some, I don't know, some a minority cause or something is what I remember. And it just was the wrong, not that they wouldn't give to minority causes, but it was like, I don't know, it was something. I never even heard of it before, and I was like, man,
was it?
Do what?
It wasn't good old KZ 106, was it?
No, it was 102.
Oh. I ain't but one classic rock and roll station in Chattanooga, and I'm gonna give them a plug. KZ
No, back in the day, they gave them a good run for their money, man.
Okay, but not anymore. KZ
Well, they're talk radio now, so they rule the talk radio.
Okay.
They changed formats,
Well, 102 did?
Oh, they've been talk radio for years.
Okay.
Sports talk, talk. They do some. I mean, they do broadcast some sports and stuff live. I think the Dogs are on there. They have the Dogs, Georgia Bulldogs.
So,
no, I do listen to them some, but it was just a bad decision,
Oh my goodness!
You gotta watch putting your foot in your mouth. That's famous last words. Like
I ain't coming down till.
I mean, in MASH it was Klinger. Remember, Klinger wanted to set a record for something. I don't remember what it was, and he's up there above the goal, the basketball goal, or up on the thing that maybe that held the speaker. And he was like that, ready to come down. They're like, "Oh, you're almost there. Just a few more hours." And
absolutely, you gotta be careful what you do and say, what you obligate yourself for, because it might be bad. So
Michael,
Uh,
I don't know about that.
he may be
I
talking about me, you, and him, not
no,
like
I'm
the Southern
talking.
thing.
No, I'm talking about. He's talking about GW
Oh,
is that didn't that was the they're in the same family, but that's not or they was. I don't know if they still are. I mean, they're Cumulus, I think now, but I don't remember GOW becoming KZ. It was I mean they've always had the AM talk radio. I mean, because that was Rush and the thing back in the day, and then they got the FM going. It was music, but they went all over to talk radio. They uh,
when I was a kid, I thought AM on the radio meant that you only played in the mornings.
yeah, sister stations. Yeah, there was a group of about 5 stations they had. Some of that's been maybe broken up now, but radio's a tough market, man. You know, you can be really big and then you could be out
Really quick.
really
Yeah.
quick. Profit margins are narrow. There's never enough money. I mean, you know.
All right, so we're going to talk about Thanksgiving do's and don'ts tonight, or not to
Yeah,
pitch for
maybe,
them.
Michael. Maybe. Do what? Yeah, do's and don'ts. Are you trying to rush our radio talk?
No.
We're going down memory lane, man.
Hey,
Come on.
look,
Come on, man.
come on, man. It's Thanksgiving Eve. Let's start talking about food. We can't eat it yet, but we can start talking about it.
You're already in trouble anyway. You don't want to go there because you're going to get smoked, man. Come on. Come on, man.
No, I'm not getting smoked. I'm a grown man. I can eat what I want. Uh,
You don't smoke turkey because you don't eat it. So
I have smoked turkeys and I have eaten it. It's not my favorite, but I can do it. By golly, I'm just not. Don't.
you rolled up turkey. Oh, you mean putting a smoker?
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, you can't hardly find one that fit the cigarette paper.
Oh
You can't
man.
fit a turkey egg in a cigarette paper. Oh my goodness. All right.
Happy Thanksgiving. Hold on, Rob. Hold on now. Just hold your horses there, man. Hold your horses. We got people and we got people we got to shout out here too, man. Come on now. Hold on.
Okay, let's
We got a
shout out.
check in here from Philadelphia, man.
What?
Happy Thanksgiving to you too.
Christy
We
Turtel?
appreciate you. We appreciate you being in the stream tonight.
Yes. Yes. You know, we say everybody's welcome here. I know it's Southern Fried Podcast, but Southern is a state of mind. And if you
Yeah,
are in the proper state of mind, Christy, you just be right here with
that's
us.
right. I've always been a big fan of the 76ers. I grew up just loved Dr. J. And I've always stayed a fan. I'm loyal to my Atlanta teams, but I've always liked the 76ers because of Dr. J.
Hey, what about isn't that where Rocky was filmed? Or wasn't that Philadelphia?
Yeah, yeah, it was the big
Yeah.
steps or at the history or the museum there.
Yeah.
You know,
I was a big fan of the Rocky movies.
yo, Adrian.
Yo, Adrian! uh, Michael. Now, wait a minute. That would be exactly the person that would pardon it. Someone that doesn't eat a turkey probably would. Probably, I thought you said probably wouldn't pardon one. Yeah, I would pardon it. I would pardon.
All
I
right,
wouldn't
all right,
pardon the
all right,
pig.
Rob.
But you know what? You know, I've got to tell my pig joke, Dave.
Well, hurry up because you're in a hurry to find out where you're wrong on this turkey meal. So we gotta get going here. Hurry up.
We got to talk about my pig joke, my pig story. Okay. There was this reporter. He was driving up the road and he passed his old farmer's house. Uncle Jeb told me about this. And
Oh, this ought to be good.
there was a pig out there with a wooden leg. And the reporter thought to himself, there's got to be a story there. A pig with a peg leg. He said, I got to find out what this is. So he pulled into the old farmer's house and he gets out of the car And he had no more got out of the car. The old farmer sitting up there in his overalls and his rocking chair, just going. He said, "I bet you're going to ask me about my pig." And the guy said, "Yeah, yeah, I sure was." He said, "Well, let me tell you about my pig. He's a special pig." He said, "When my son was a young boy, that pig, he went down the creek, went swimming, and he caught a cramp, and he was drowning. And that pig jumped the fence, went down there, and pulled my son out of the creek and saved his life." He said, "Was that how he lost his leg?" He said, "No, no, no." He said, "My house caught on fire about 2 weeks after that. We didn't even know it. And that pig, he jumped the fence, jumped in the window, and went running around, woke me up. He saved everybody in my families, saved all of us." He said, "That is one special pig." And he said, "Well, is that how he lost his leg? Did he cut it going in through the window?" He said, "No. I done told you that's a special pig. You don't eat them all at once." That's my pig story.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Now, aren't you thankful you're not a pig?
I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, it's. Well, when you said you got it from Uncle Jeb, I mean, that kind of sunk it right there. I mean, I knew we were going deep into the muck, deep into the pigsty, Good Lord.
Well, Steve, come on, Kelty. It's Uncle Jeb. He got some stories now. Now, aren't you thankful you're not a pig?
This
Oh, come on. I got booed. Oh, you might as well put that up there, too.
Steve, he comes in. We've always got something weird going on about the time he comes in. It's some kind of a, the force is alerts him that he's needed on our program to rescue us, or something.
Oh, don't be disappointed. I won't tell the pig story. Okay. Okay.
If it makes you feel better, Steve, I've been watching your videos this afternoon, enjoying some of your creations, and your humor. Had a good time.
Oh,
I think I watched three more. Very, very nice, sir. Very well done. All right, Rob, are you ready? Thank God.
Jokes. It wasn't a joke. It was on Uncle Jeb's stories. I'm just telling you.
To be fair, Rob is a very funny guy, and he cracks me up. And then there's the other times when he's not, and that's tonight.
Look, I had a long day. I didn't have my nap.
Oh. Appreciate you, brother. I look forward to it.
With Charmin?
That's a good South Georgia hillbilly story.
That's right. Thank you, Michael. Michael knows what a special pig is. I bet that lady from
Platinum Winds, you have a good evening. I'm sorry you have to leave so early, but we understand. We appreciate it. See, you've run them off.
Oh, I bet that lady from Philadelphia hit the door screaming.
Holler, MAGA, MAGA. They're here. MAGA alert.
Sorry, y'all. I won't tell the pig story no more.
It's okay. Let's. All right. We thought we'd have some fun tonight and talk about.
Steve already is.
He's already killing me. So we thought we'd have fun tonight and talk about what's appropriate for a Southern Thanksgiving meal. What's on the table?
What's not appropriate?
and what's not appropriate. So let's start down the list. So Rob's already blown this up this morning. We'll start with something that's safe. Ham. Ham is probably on just about. I mean, it's definitely appropriate, and most people are going to have ham on the table, right? You agree?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're off to a good start.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be derailed here because Rob has already said he's not gonna have turkey on the table unless it's that store-bought kind, which that don't count. Come on, man. But turkey is appropriate, and we'll let the chat say.
Yeah. Okay.
But a good Southern table is going to have turkey.
Okay. But if you don't like turkey, is it okay not to waste your time and money on one?
I just can't believe I've heard those two words concerning turkey. Waste your time and money. Wow. You said this morning that you like turkey. You didn't say you didn't like it.
I've cooked it. I've ate it. It's okay, but I'd rather have ham. If you'd rather have ham, have ham.
You're supposed to have both. The Southern table is going to have both.
Now look here.
Sorry.
Wait. Let me tell you something. I agree with that 110%. That's cranberry sauces in the can that's shaped like dog food. When it comes out, absolutely, that's the stuff you have to eat. You don't eat that other stuff. Thank you, Kenny.
Sister.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
We're going to have to talk tomorrow. The poverty pudding.
I mean, that's the only reason why you eat turkey, so you got an excuse to eat the cranberry sauce. It's shaped like a dog food can. Okay, all right. So turkeys, I know it's traditional, but okay. So all right, let's skip over that. We'll go to the rest of it. I'm probably dead on the money on the rest of it. No cranberry sauce. That's why you don't want the turkey.
I thought she liked it. Well, okay. Everybody has personal. It does belong on the table. I'm not a fan of cranberry sauce, but it does belong on the table. It's traditional in the South.
Yeah.
Whether turkey and ham, Rob, you got to admit, is tradition on a Southern table. The cranberry sauce out of the can is tradition. We were poor, so it came out of the can. We didn't make no homemade cranberry sauce. Come on.
I didn't know that cranberries were a real thing till I got older. I thought it was just a flavor they call cranberry. I'm not a huge fan of turkey, but I'm a big fan of good leftover turkey sandwich. Cube turkey heated up, a couple pieces of homemade bread fresh out of the toaster. We'll eat. Yeah. With some cranberry sauce on it out of the can.
Okay, so we're pretty safe right now. That of the three we've said, we're okay. So the turkey, the ham, and the tube sock cranberry sauce. So
you'll never eat it again because you got to think about feet. Now you're going to be thinking about tube socks every time you see the cranberry sauce.
I got news for you. I've never eaten it.
Oh my goodness.
Tammy says she loves turkey sandwiches. Okay. Mashed potatoes. Are you going to waver on mashed potatoes? That should have been a bam. Yes. Are you kidding me?
It's traditional mashed potatoes and gravy. You left the gravy off.
Well, I didn't get to the gravy.
Okay. If it's just mashed potatoes, no, I don't want it. If it's mashed potatoes and gravy, yes.
The gravy can be put on the taters, but it's more for the turkey. Come on, man. It's giblet gravy, man. Come on, man. Okay, but we're all still good. You're good that you're saying traditional table in the South, mashed potatoes. Okay, yes, and gravy.
Yes, with gravy.
So we're okay, Michaels.
Alpo.
Alpo.
I'll have an Alpo Thanksgiving. Okay. My dog's better than your dog. Michael's better than yours. Michael's better because he's generation. Sorry.
All right. Staying with a safe ground here. Southern table, green beans.
Yes. But usually it's green bean casserole now. Whoa! I know.
Steve's swinging for the fences here.
Oh, Steve. No, you didn't. Put a pound of butter in the bad boy and pepper the crap out of it. What are you talking about? You gotta have gravy, dude. What? Look here. How do you ever hope to gain one of these unless you get me some gravy, son? What is going on? Oh no, you gotta have gravy. Got
Oh,
to.
man. Oh.
I'm going to stroke out. Steve, what do you mean no great big casserole?
Yeah, you missed the whole part about the butter.
It's all a pound of butter, but you know what makes butter worth eating? Gravy. You know what makes mashed taters worth eating? Gravy. You know what makes green beans worth eating? Gravy. You know what makes scrambled eggs worth eating? Gravy. You know, I'm just saying. You know what makes chocolate milk worth drinking? Gravy. Just pour it right in your chocolate milk. Or, I'm just saying. No green bean casserole, Tammy. Come on. I mean, okay.
Well, I was going to expand on this because there's on the green beans. There's questions. First of all, does it have to be the top that you go to the the little fruit stand or the store and buy them and cook them, or is it out of a can?
Out of a can.
Yeah, green beans out of a can. Throw a little salt pork in there and some other stuff.
Steve, I've got a confession to make. I don't eat as much gravy as I used to. Yeah, there's a good, strong reason for that. While it made your arteries nervous, it made mine full. And, it led to a heart attack here, was it just over a year ago? The triple bypass
Yeah.
surgery. I don't eat near as much gravy as I used to, but it's tradition tomorrow, and I will be eating my fair share.
It's on the table. It's without a doubt. It's on the table. So green beans on the table, but I gotta admit I'm not on the green bean casserole. But is that traditional or not? I don't know if that's traditional.
I think it's traditional with the French fried onions on top and everything. Oh yeah, that's traditional. Gotta have it. That is traditional.
Okay. So green beans. We definitely know that. Now, I gotta say I'm not down with the what's those there's some green beans that ain't no good, man. I mean, come on, French style or whatever they call it, man. Come on, man.
The French cut green beans is what you're supposed to use in the green bean casserole.
I guess that's why I don't like green bean casserole, but
you don't like green bean casserole because you're not fixing it right with the French cut green beans.
No, that's how it's made. I hate it. So but it's. I just wondered if it's traditional for most people. Our family, I don't think ever did that. I don't remember that being a part of ours, but it is Allen's green beans, baby.
Not just the sesame ones, the wide ones, not them little round things, them wide ones.
We want wide green beans. She knows.
You put them on the pot, and you cook them with some butter and salt till they get all wrinkled up, shriveled up, and then you put them on the plate.
Okay. All right. He probably does have rutabagas.
I got a rutabaga in the fridge right now. I can go dig it out for you if you want me to. This way. All right, let's hear this. Get around to another traditional Thanksgiving food. I have a feeling. Okay.
I do too. Okay. We might hit controversy here. We just might.
Okay.
Macaroni and cheese.
Depends. Is it out of a box or did you bake it?
Either.
Out of the box, you ought to be shot. You don't bake no macaroni and cheese out of a box. You got to bake that stuff. Man, have you lost your ever love either? Let me tell you, you have to bake the macaroni and cheese. You make you a roux with the sauce and everything. You get your elbow macaroni all done just right. Oh, you mix it in there. Oh, you bake your macaroni. If you ain't gonna bake it, don't even bring it.
Are you telling me? Are you telling me here from South Georgia? You're telling me that families throughout the South don't have the box kind on the table too?
No,
For the kids? You tell me the kids don't want that? It's traditional, man. Come on.
No, it's not.
It's on tables. I'm telling you.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
I'm telling you, the box kind is on there too.
No.
Maybe not, but I'm telling you, traditionally, I think throughout the South, there's that kind.
The kids.
But I agree that kind is tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. What you got next? So we done shot you down. Box macaroni.
You ain't shot nobody down. Come on, turkey man. You're dressing.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'll be making fresh made. Yeah.
Yeah, fresh made.
Yeah.
What goes in it?
Cornmeal, cornbread. All right. Oh, you better not be talking about no French dressing. Oh, you better not. There's only one kind of dressing. One kind of dressing. That's cornmeal dressing. Don't you be talking about no French dressing there, Steve. You got cornbread.
You need to read on down. You're getting smoked on this macaroni and cheese. Come on, man. We're poor, man. Come on, we grew up poor, man. It's out of the box, man. Come on.
Yeah. Now,
come on, man.
There. Yeah. Cornbread, celery,
okay, cook,
and broth.
Okay.
Old egg.
I'm glad you said onion because some people don't do that. I believe in it. A lot of onion.
You gotta have not a whole lot, but a little bit of boiled egg.
No, I'm not big on that, dude. But I know that people do that, but I'm not big on that.
And it should not have chicken in it.
What?
If you want to have chicken and dressing, make chicken and dressing. That's a meal. If you want dressing for a side, it should not have chicken in it.
Some people have both.
You can't hide money.
So you're saying that the chicken kind is not on? It's not a tradition throughout the South. It's not on the table. It don't even have a spot.
It might in some places if you got a lot of money, but I'm telling you, dressing as a side should not have chicken in it.
Well, I agree that I like that kind, but I'm telling you, a lot of people make it like that with a chicken. They do.
They learn how to make it right.
What'd you say, Cook?
I like chicken and dressing. Don't get me wrong. But if you're going to have chicken and dressing, then that is your main part of the meal. That's not a side dish anymore. You turn it from a side dish to a meal. That replaces ham. You can't replace the ham and the turkey with chicken and dressing. You can make that anytime. I'm just telling you like I feel.
We've hit.
I'm just telling you what I think.
We've hit controversy here, but I think it's traditional that both can be a part.
They can be if you got money. I mean, you can't hide money. You Rockefellers and stuff probably making you dressing with quail in it. Hey, whoa! You eating the wrong kind of dressing. We don't make no stove top. Talking about soggy croutons. There ain't no soggy croutons going on around here. If you never had good homemade cornmeal dressing, You talking about soggy croutons? You ain't talking about the right stuff here. We don't put ain't no croutons in our dressing. And you don't shove it up no turkey's butt to cook it either.
He did. He said he was swinging for the fence on that one. He knew he had you. He had your number. He saw that fastball coming in.
Well, let me ask you this, Steve. Have you ever had Southern style cornmeal dressing? Anything I can lay my hands onto, cook. Anything. Look at this. You see this right here? If I could catch it, I can eat it. I'll be able to eat very much of it, but
The great dressing controversy of 2024.
you ain't had real cornmeal dressing yet.
Oh man,
you ain't had real cornmeal dressing yet.
Yeah, Cook. He's not even eating turkey, man. I mean, come on, man.
I didn't say I don't eat turkey. I will eat it. I just don't take.
You just said earlier you didn't like it.
I don't particularly care for it. I'll eat it, but I don't particularly care for it.
That's un-American, man. Come on.
It's not un-American. What'd Cook say here? Call red dress is the only way to go, but stovetop with chicken broth in it is pretty. No. Oh my goodness, Cook. You a good Southern boy. I know you. You a big old boy. And you actually admit to everybody on the internet that you eat stovetop. That is sad. Oh my gosh. I would, Cook. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say to that.
I bet he's ate instant potatoes.
It better not be no instant potatoes. That is not no such of a thing.
It is when you're poor. It is when you're poor sometimes. I can't remember that happening a few times. Not for Thanksgiving, but it's pretty yuck.
Absolutely have to, but I'm going to tell you something, Dave. Potatoes are cheap.
They ain't that cheap.
No, not now. Let me tell you something. I'm going to say this. I'll agree with you on most things, Cook. Because I'm going to tell you something. You probably cook good because I've seen you and you big size feller, you tall, everything, and you probably know how to cook. And I know you know how to eat. So you probably eat good stuff. But I'm not going to agree with you on this stuff. That ain't happening. My soggy corn croutons are better than your soggy regular. No, there's no croutons in our dressing. That's what I'm telling you. No croutons.
Yeah, there's no croutons.
No.
Me and Rob are together on this. Solid. Cornbread. Did you see Michael's?
Look, those Carolina rolls are pretty doggone good.
But not on Thanksgiving, dude. Come on. Gotta have the good old rolls, put the butter on the top.
What is that?
Slide them in the oven.
Marie, whatever, you put them in the oven, they come out and they're like huge and put
not huge, but
butter but you don't make stale cornbread. No.
Cook says stovetop's the last resort.
That's not even a resort. Dude. That's not even a resort. Let me tell you how to make stovetop dressing, okay? There is a secret to making stovetop where it's good to eat, okay? You take it and you pour it in a cast iron skillet, okay? You mix some water in it, okay? That's all you do. A little bit of water, maybe a little bit of salt because it tends to need a little bit more. Put it in the oven. Let it bake for about, I don't know, 20 minutes till it absorbs all the water and everything. You take it out, get your spatula, you rake it out in a bowl, you take it, you throw it in the garbage, and then you eat that cast iron skillet. Okay? That's the only way stovetop is fit to eat. Oh, y'all done got me fired up, man. Y'all talking y'all on my y'all on something. I'm big on now. I'm big on my food. All right. um, those French rolls. Oh my god. What the, oh good. Now you done got on two people now talk about them instant taters. What is it about this instant stuff? Instant taters, stovetop stuff. It don't take that long to make good dressing. Come on, guys. Um, Michael, if on them French rolls, now I'm gonna tell you something. Croissants are allowed on Thanksgiving.
What?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
as long as you got the other ones too.
No.
They're fancy. Yeah.
No. Fancy? Come
Yeah.
on, man. We're Southern. What's fancy?
Come on, man. Me, you say that way too much. You starting to look a little bit like him too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
It's
oh
a
man.
cook. That is an outstanding way to do it. Now, yeah, that was a good mic drop moment there.
Mic drop.
All right. But
All right,
now,
moving along.
oh, we got one more thing we got to cover on this dressing.
All right.
I do not make my cornmeal dressing traditionally. I can, but I don't. I don't use chicken broth. I use vegetable broth. And I do that for a reason. Because my wife is vegetarian and she doesn't eat chicken. And she doesn't want the broth either. So I use vegetable broth that's well seasoned. And actually, it comes out okay. It's good and moist and it's not. But I make it so my wife can eat it.
Why don't you just make a little of each? You have yours and she has hers, and
Because
you
we
just
already have somebody else bringing dressing as well.
okay.
We have two people
So
bringing
you
dressing.
do have some traditional
Oh, yeah.
chicken broth dressing.
Yeah.
Okay.
My wife likes cornmeal dress too. So just saying.
Cook, what are you saying here?
All Kyler rolls, crescent, eat and serve Hawaiian.
I don't know about Hawaiian, but we do the heat. The heat serve rolls with the butter, good slabs of butter on top. Those are great. It's the last thing that is
A little
done.
bit tomorrow, guys. It's all right because you got, this is a practice run for Christmas dinner. Okay. And so it's okay to hard them up a little bit. Just make sure that you leave enough room where they can slack back off a little bit before Christmas gets here. I can't.
Way to go, Cook. Thank you, Cook. Thank you.
You put stovetop in it, that's the only thing it's fit for. You got to throw it away after that.
Oh, man. What do you expect from a guy that had a nickname Captain Moonshine or whatever? All right. Next up, I hate it, but it's traditional deviled eggs.
Love them.
I'm not a fan. Tammy loves them. She always makes sure that it's a part of our meal.
Good job.
I think
Tammy.
everybody likes them but me in the house. I hate them.
Y'all just keep in mind, some people are born with good taste. Others have to develop it.
I told you, Tammy, that throw them in the trash. I told you she would be all over that.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
It's rather disgusting to me. Ugh. Ugh. Don't even like thinking about it.
Eat them chicken babies.
All right,
Yeah.
another one that I hate is potato salad.
I don't think that's traditional for Thanksgiving. I really don't.
All right, chat. What do you think?
I like them. My wife likes them. And it's kind of a staple, but And Cook, you are right. That is the correct way to do that. Whoa, what just happened? That would be the correct way, but
Pick the carcass. I don't know if I've ever said it like that. Pick the carcass.
Tater salad, not for Thanksgiving. Come
Thank
on,
you,
guys.
Steve. It's disgusting.
Y'all are a little bit higher class than that. I know we're in the South, and we think we got to have tater salad and coleslaw with everything. We don't have to have tater salad and coleslaw on Thanksgiving Day.
It's always been on our table. I think it's traditional. I think it's a part of the meal.
It's traditional. I don't think so.
I
Now,
think so.
make a potato casserole.
Well, hold on. I'm going to come back to casseroles. Hang on. Let's not go there yet. I'm going to come back to that because I got questions.
Okay.
All right. Pinto beans.
No. Butter beans, yes. Pinto beans, no.
What?
Butter beans on Thanksgiving, not pintos.
Dude, you just went way off the rails, man. Butter beans?
Yes.
What in the heck? I've never heard of that on Thanksgiving.
Beans was, oh my gosh, yes.
My sister says no beans.
Hey, Cook.
Steve says no beans.
Cook, I'm with you on that, but I got to think of my wife on that one.
Yeah, I mean we understand that, but we're talking about traditional to the South, and traditional. It's going to be the chicken broth.
Yeah, Steve. If something that comes out of your garbage disposal is traditional at your house on Thanksgiving, I'm not coming over. Okay. Just say it. And you pass on all beans. Tammy says no beans, and Cook says yes to a good slab of butter. All right. Let's hear. All right, come on, lay it on. Yeah, you say
All right.
no. I think butter beans are traditional. I like them.
These butter beans. Come on, man.
No.
You just went all leftist liberal on me or something. Butter beans? Come on, man. That ain't.
You're talking
That's not traditional. That's not traditional. Man. Come on.
It is all right.
Well, it might have been. Somebody liked butter beans, they did it, but I don't think it's traditional across the South. I really don't.
Well, I bet it is deep South.
All right, what other casseroles are acceptable besides green bean casserole?
Squash.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
I've never heard. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, and a mixed vegetable casserole. Yeah, that can be traditional. Potato casserole. I'm just throwing it out there.
Tater tot casserole.
What?
Because that's about the only one you're going to get this boy to eat. Yeah, hash brown casserole. Same thing. Tater tot, hash brown. It's the same thing. Come on. Come on, man.
No, I'm not giving you that. It's a hash brown casserole, not that. Yeah, squash. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. I believe they did serve that at the first Thanksgiving
I know,
feast.
Robert, you were there. I mean, what was it there? I mean, oh, I'm sorry.
Are you still mad that I took your drumstick that day? You still holding that over my head? Oh, you gotta let go of the past, brother. Um,
Tammy says no casseroles. Steve says shots fired.
Knows what happens to me. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Oh, and shots fired. Well, Steve, you have to clarify on that. But about no casseroles or hash brown versus tater tot. Oh my gosh. Mm, mm. They're not the same. I love tater tots and I love hash browns, but they are not the same thing.
Come on, man. It's just a different shape.
No, it's more than that. The hash brown tater tot is done all the way on the outside, and then the inside should be nice and moist and not burnt or crispy. Okay, it's a bite thing. Now, hash browns should be done all the way through. They should be scattered out on the thing. They shouldn't be all soggy in the middle.
You are absolutely full of crap, and I can prove
You've
it.
not ever gone to Waffle House and gotten hash
Waffle
browns.
House is not done all the way through, dude. Come on.
Yes, they
No
are.
way. No, they're not.
Scattered well. All you got to do is say, I want them scattered well, and they'll be done all the way through.
Every one I've ever had at Waffle House was like a tater tot, just not
You
rolled
tell
up, man.
them
Come
they're
on.
scattered well.
Come on, man.
Tell them that's how you wanted them cooked.
I didn't tell them to burn it. No.
Well, I don't want it burnt.
I just ordered it. I didn't give a special request.
Well, maybe.
I mean, at Waffle House, they just holler it out. I mean, you order it and then they start hollering it out. They just ask you what you want in it.
Scattered well. If you want them cooked all the way through, they say scattered well. Listen, ask. They'll do it.
I wouldn't want it that way. I just like it the way it's made.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't order hash browns. Maybe you should just sort of say, hey, cook me some tater tots. And put some cheese on them. And maybe.
Yeah, he's trying to crack on my age like he's not older too, Steve.
Like what?
That's why he's got that on his face, you know.
I was right about the squash casserole. And I'm right about the gravy with you on me. With green beans. Okay. What else you got?
All right, is there anything else that I missed that should be on the table?
Cream corn.
Creamed corn?
Yes.
Oh man, are you sure you're from Georgia? Creamed corn?
Yeah.
No, dude, not cream corn.
Part of that is South Georgia ice cream around here.
Oh, I'm good with the corn, but not cream corn.
Why not cream corn?
Wow.
We have it here every year. That is traditional here in South Georgia. Cream corn.
Well, I guess for people that don't have teeth, maybe it is, but you know, I've just never seen that on the table. I've never.
Thank you, Steve.
Oh, you're killing me.
That's because you just don't like cream corn.
All right, but I'm good with corn. Corn's good. Corn's good. Corn on the cob, are we good with that? You said any corn, so corn on the cob, we good with that? Skillet fried corn, as Michael says.
You'll be all right. You gotta have corn.
I'm good with corn. That's traditional.
Okay.
Was that at the first Thanksgiving, Rob? Was you? I mean, you can tell us.
Yeah, you're still mad because I took yours. Oh, Steve might be coming back around to me here. Oh.
No slaw. No slaw.
No, we're better than that.
I'm just asking.
No.
Sweet potato, what?
souffle. Sweet potato souffle. That should be on every table. Sweet potato souffle. Yeah, sweet potato with the marshmallow. Yes, sweet potato souffle. Yes, that should be on every table.
It's not at ours, but it may be traditional. I'm not going to argue the point because I know a lot of people like it, but
Only thing coleslaw should be served on is a hot dog.
or turkey sandwich.
Okay.
I love it.
All right, guys, y'all chime in. What have we forgotten? Cook was right on the sweet potato.
Yeah, we're going sweets. We're going sweets next. I want to make sure we ain't forgot nothing. I think we
Gravy.
covered pretty much what's traditional.
We've talked about gravy, but you hadn't thrown gravy out there.
Oh, we got to have gravy. Got to have some gravy.
Yes. Brown
Giblet
gravy.
gravy. Giblet gravy, brother. Giblet gravy.
What the heck's a giblet? You mean giblet gravy?
Whatever. That's the way I call it. Giblet gravy, man.
Ugh.
We're okay. It's gravy. Whatever way you want it.
Okay.
Brown, doesn't matter. White, I don't care.
Gravy.
Gravy's gravy. It's all good.
Oh, wait. We forgot the rutabagas.
Well, I don't think that's traditional.
I think it is. Yeah, I agree, Steve. I think we're forgetting something.
I am too, but I can't think of what it is.
Let me run down my list for tomorrow. Now, something that I do traditionally on Thanksgiving is I make roasted veggies. Potatoes, white potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots, onions, and bell pepper. And mix it all together and roast it in the oven.
Just South Georgia, Steve. Just South Georgia. Not North Georgia.
Oh, we would. Well, we hadn't got to the stuff that's not traditional yet.
Okay.
What are we forgetting? We're forgetting something.
I think we are, but I can't put my finger on it either. So we'll circle back, as Jen Psaki said. We'll circle back.
Okay.
All right, pecan pie, yes, Tammy. That's absolute on the table. Absolute.
That's traditional.
And
what about pumpkin pie?
It's absolutely traditional. I'm not as big a fan of that, but it's on the table.
And sweet potato pie.
Nah. It may be traditional, but I'm not a fan. I don't like sweet potatoes. It may be traditional, though.
And traditionally, this is when you get your first fruit cake coming in, unfortunately.
What?
A lot of times this is when you start getting your first fruit cakes in.
I can never recall a time we've ever done that, but
yeah, traditionally.
But maybe. I'm not even, it's okay. I'm not a big fan of fruitcake.
But Steve, while they do make good targets, and they're probably better targets than food, is traditional. And Cook said no. What are you saying no to? Sweet potato pie? I know when we went by the grocery store on Monday.
I ain't saying no to fruitcake.
I think it's traditional. I say no to fruitcake. It's not one of my favorites.
Yeah, I'm not. It may be regional, but I don't remember that ever. Christmas time's when I see that, but okay. That's Christmas table or for some.
No, coming right up. So.
Amen. Amen.
What about cakes? Other types of cake?
There are cakes are acceptable, certain kinds.
I completely agree.
I don't know. Yeah, it's gross. I'm with you, Tammy. I think cakes are acceptable. In fact, One of my favorites I have had at Thanksgiving meals that's been prepared. That's coconut cake. That's okay. That's a good holiday cake.
You a coconut.
Big fan. Huge fan.
Angel food cake with cherry pie filling. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Anything with cherry pie filling, I am all over. If I could for my birthday, don't make me a cake, give me a can of cherry pie filling. I'm happy. Show some candles in, and I'll blow them out and we'll eat. Mm.
Yeah, angel food cake probably okay. You know, it might, but it might have strawberries on it.
What about pound cake?
Yeah,
What
pound cake's always acceptable.
Okay.
That's usually at any church meal. We've always had pound cakes and stuff. I don't think you go too much German chocolate or nothing like that, but the sweet table is it's a little more forgiving than the other table. The sweet table you can kind of you can have some liberties there.
Michael, we hadn't got to the non-traditional yet.
Yeah, we're going to come back around to that. I like to have ice cream for the pies and cakes and stuff. So it's around. Just a good vanilla or chocolate with the strawberry. That all goes. Kids love it.
All right. Let's see. My family's cherry cucking recipe. What? I'm asking that your cardiologist would have a mental breakdown. You're going to have to send me the recipe. I don't do that stuff very often because I really have to watch it. But yeah. Send me a recipe. Try. I'll do it.
Yeah. Thank you, Cook. Banana pudding is absolutely acceptable, along with those other pies and stuff. So you're right. Like I said, the sweet table, man. That's that can.
Oh, yeah. But look, if you're going to bring banana pudding, make sure it's got vanilla wafers over the top. Okay? Don't bring me no banana pudding without vanilla wafers.
Yeah, I agree. We're on the same boat right now. It's all good. Okay. All boats are sailing south right now. Right. It's all good.
And don't you dare bring no macaroni and cheese out of the box. You got to bake it.
No. Macaroni and cheese is good, man. The kids don't want that other, man. You got to make that out of the box, man. That's what they like. Coconut cream pie, acceptable. Yes.
Look here.
I don't know about key lime pie. I don't know about that for Thanksgiving, but you're hitting on all cylinders right now.
Key lime pie? That's great, dude.
German coffee cake type. Cujun.
Cujun or Coogan?
Coogan. Oh. I don't know. You don't even know how to say Colquitt.
You better be saying it Colquitt when you're down here. Oh.
Soft G. Chocolate pie, yeah. I'm not a fan, Tam, but chocolate pie, yeah. Like I said, the family of pies, most of them will fit for Thanksgiving. I don't think anybody's going to complain. It'd have to be something wacky, man. I mean, something really wacky to be booted off the island.
7-layer salad.
Oh, I'm not down with it. I wouldn't have it, but is it traditional? I don't know. I don't think it's traditional, but it could fit.
Dude, we forgot a whole class of foods that come out at Thanksgiving. All the Jello mold stuff,
which all sucks.
No, they don't.
They do. I wasn't going to go there.
They are traditional.
Well, yeah, you're right, but it's disgusting.
No, I love them.
Ugh. Just send me before the firing squad. I mean, come on.
I'm telling you, it's traditional.
What? No way, Cook. No way. No, okay. Cook.
what about for, like people that don't, well, we've already said ham's okay. So I don't know. I was trying to think what we were forgetting. Let's see. That's the bowl of pudding.
Suburban.
It's an ordinal. Cause of death by chocolate. That's like chocolate burning.
I love this guy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Man brings these jello type dishes a lot. She's really big on them. Man, she has perfected them, and they are delicious. So I'm going to take up for her on that. We do have those, but they are good, Dave. In
Cook,
my opinion.
I think it's either people do or they don't like fruitcake. There's no in between people. There's no people that go, fruitcake, it's okay. No, they either hate it or they love it. It's just one of those. That's
And you got to be careful saying fruitcake because I'm quite sure somebody's walked up to Steve before and went, "Hey, fruitcake." I'm just saying.
I say you're wrong. I say you're dead wrong. That has never happened to Steve.
It has now.
You're talking to a guy who has hammers, dude, that knows how to use them.
I'm pay for that one, and the hammer's coming. I can hear it whistling as it's swirling through the air.
He's got different size hammers, different styles. I mean, different weights. And I know he swings them hard because some of them are taped up where he's busted them, when he's mad.
I'm sure I'm going to pay for that one. Oh, he throws hammers pretty hard on here, too.
Well, family's one thing. I meant like some dude just didn't walk up and do that. I mean, but family stuff, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Hey, cook the caramel cake. Awesome. Just throwing it out there. You go have cake or red velvet, but that's more of a Christmas thing.
That's Christmas, man. Nobody's going to turn it down. That's the thing about the sweet table. Nobody's going to turn down any sweet you bring in, except maybe the fruitcake. But they would just let you sit it there, but it gets put at the end. The fruitcake gets put at the very corner where nobody wants to get to. All the other pies and cakes are arranged so that they're easy to get to. The fruitcake's in the back. You have to kind of ask special requests. Oh, can I have some fruitcake? Oh, yeah, let me open that up. We haven't even opened it. That's what happens with the fruitcake. And everybody looks at you and go, oh, that's the person who brought the fruitcake. Because that's the only person that's going to eat it, Or a family member who feels bad, like, oh, we got to eat some of the fruitcake because Aunt so-and-so brought it, and she'll get upset if we don't eat at least a small bite. I mean, that's understood on these these kinds of things.
Amen. All right, so have I got time for a pie story? I make key lime pie, and because I like key lime pie, and
I do too.
I don't make it very often, but I love key lime pie. And so anyway, we had this thing at church, and my key lime pie, it doesn't really look green or anything, and so, but it's good. I like it. And it's good. It's really good. But I was looking at it, I'm thinking, well, so I took it to church for one of the church meetings, fifth Sunday gathering meal, and nobody ate any. And Jenny said, well, it's not green. They don't know it's key lime pie. Okay. So next time I went up there, I put green food coloring in my key lime pie. And man, it was green. Nobody touched it. But there's no halfway. Either it's green or it's not green. And they were like, I made the worst color green. I added some blue to it. I added some yellow to it. I couldn't get it right. And it wound up just electric, cute looking green.
Yeah, we're going drinks next there, Michael. So then we're going to get the non-traditional. Okay. So All right.
You are correct. Well, they didn't eat it either. Have you seen the movie Ghostbusters? Remember Slimer,
I
the
have.
ghost? Remember Slimer, the ghost? That's about the color of my key lime
Oh
pie.
man, that's nasty.
About the color of this green right here on the bottom of that pine forge. That's pretty close.
Oh yeah. Keep talking. I'm just rolling through some of them.
Yeah. Hey, Mammoth Nation. That's a good one. Uh, okay. Are we going to hit on drinks now?
Yeah, let's hit on drinks.
Sweet tea.
Definitely.
Mm.
Definitely. Without a doubt. What? Coffee? Yeah. Gotta have coffee, man.
Cook.
Gotta have coffee.
Cook. No, you didn't start talking about rhubarb pie. My grandmother is from Wisconsin, or was from Wisconsin, and they ate rhubarb pie up above Mason Dixon. We don't really allow much of that down here. Just saying. That might cost you a Southern card right there talking about rhubarb pie. Although all pie is good, don't get me wrong. You know,
Kool-Aid for the kids.
sweet tea.
Kids, they don't get no Kool-Aid.
Huh? No, no. And we're trying to get away from soda beverages down here in the South. We're trying to be healthier because we're all fat. And, you know, just saying. So water.
Did you just say soda beverages?
Yeah.
Man, you're sinking every day, man. I'm worried about you. I look forward to the video, Steve.
Yes.
Sorry we distracted you. Dr. Pepper.
But hey, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
Jello molds. Jello molds are of the devil.
Look, yeah, unless they're made right.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to, either, tea and coffee, and some people are going to say water. A lot of people just want to drink water. But,
Cokes and stuff.
Yeah, you're going to have Cokes. I mean, it's going to happen. So, So, yeah. Hold on. Just because, I'm not saying it's on mine, but booze, any beer? Steve's going to the toss me a Budweiser. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people drink at the holiday meal. I'm just saying.
Wine. Yeah. Dude's chugging gravy right out of the boat, and he's got a problem with my barbecue water.
So, Steve, you booze? Any booze at the holiday meal?
Why'd you go straight to Steve?
Well, he's out of country, man. He's on Ohio, man. I need his perspective.
Okay.
I will say there was a holiday meal. I cannot remember if it was Thanksgiving or Christmas. I was at other family's house, and an uncle or I forget what his relation was annoying everybody in the room. He was a brag. He was a guy that bragged a lot. And
keep going. Give me just a second.
Yeah, he brought, or somebody brought out moonshine just for him. Nobody else took it, and he got toasted and went to sleep. And everybody patted the guy on the back for it. Yeah. Yeah, I got you, Steve. No, I'm just saying, does people bring out booze on the holiday meal? We don't, but I'd say in some situations it's probably available. I don't know, but no, I don't drink. I did. I don't drink in a long, long time, 30 years or something like that. I don't know. Well, I think that pretty much covers it. What else? Non-traditional or not else, but what non-traditional foods? What's added in? Somebody said barbecue. Is barbecue on the table? Was that you, Cook, that said that barbecue?
Look, barbecue may not be on the table, but it's always acceptable here in the South.
I don't think anybody would kick it off the table in the South. I don't.
No.
I think barbecue, even though it's not, I certainly don't think it's traditional. But if somebody brought some, it's going to be included.
Yeah.
It's going to get eat.
Okay.
What about deer meat?
It wouldn't get kicked off the table.
So if somebody brought some
Venison.
some tenderloin or something like that, from their stash of deer,
Yeah.
you're eating it.
Yeah. Somebody would.
My dad brings up the Stifters of bourbon for sure. Okay. Ritual Zero. It's not alcoholic whiskey alternative. Okay.
Good deal.
I knew he had a perspective. I mean, I just knew this. So.
What about squirrel dumplings?
Mincemeat pie. Squirrel dumplings. Brisket.
Possum and sweet potatoes.
No.
Raccoon.
No.
I'm still thinking that, the possum could be brought to the meal. I mean, if you could stuff a turkey's butt with dressing, you could stuff a possum's butt.
No, that's absolutely
I
out,
want to
dude.
hit on there.
That's absolutely out. You know it's out. Come on, man.
What are you doing?
Come
I'm
on.
Get your plate over here.
No way, dude.
There you go. Canned possum and sweet potato. What?
No.
What's known as alpha? Hey, Michael said he was looking forward to the dog food.
So what if somebody brought and I've seen this, I've seen it. What if somebody brought like a vegetable soup?
You could have it instead of salad, I guess. It'd be all right. Oh, what if somebody, and I've seen this happen, cooked prime rib for Thanksgiving? I've seen it happen. I don't think anybody would say no.
No, nobody would say no.
And I think everybody would probably get some.
What about some Chinese food?
No.
You're saying it's kicked off the table, wouldn't be served?
Yeah, we just kicked that off the table. We don't really want anything to do with China on Thanksgiving. That's an American holiday.
There's a lot of people eat it, brother.
Well, there's a lot of Chinese. I'm just saying. There you go. I know. Yeah, any time prime rib is okay, and so is venison. Yeah, I know you caught that.
Baby back ribs.
I want my baby back. You just already said barbecue. I want my baby back.
Shish kebabs.
Sheesh it right out the door.
You wouldn't eat it?
Nah. I'm not a huge fan of shish kebabs. What about
no ribs? No
what?
Ribs?
If they brought them, you wouldn't eat them. Now, see, I'm gonna throw this out there, Celtic. I would, love to have it, and I will use it, and I'll do it, and I'll try it. But here, traditionally in this deep South, the only way they make ribs is they'll cook a snot out of them and dump a ton of barbecue sauce on them. And I like mine dry rub better than I do with barbecue sauce. and that's just me. Yeah, sodas are northern. You're right. And let's talk about soda crackers. All right, so down here they're all Cokes. So,
Which crackers is a good Southerner not going to eat?
oyster.
No, it has a historical significance.
There you go, Bubba.
There is a brand, I'm not going to say it on the air, that has a connection to the Civil War. I'll circle back to that. Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
Sauces are for children.
What about I can't say it now. Sauerkraut.
Oh, no way for me, but I don't that's like fruitcake, man. You either in that club or you're not.
Okay.
I wouldn't allow it on my table because it stinks. I would not even want that in no way. But some people would. Well, yeah. But there's a company that goes all the way back to that time and is connected and but yeah, you're right. I mean, yes. Yeah, they still people they talk about that. I know them personally. They will never buy that particular brand at a store. Their wives are forbidden to buy it.
Oh, what about Brussels sprouts?
No way in Hades.
What? What's wrong with Brussels sprouts?
If you got to ask that question,
I like Brussels sprouts.
You've said this before. Don't think I don't remember. I'm glad that you like your healthy intakes, but we're talking about Thanksgiving, man. Come on.
Hey, you cut them up, mix them with the roast veggies, they fine. I'm telling you.
No, I'm out on that.
Okay.
No way. I don't want to smell it either.
Traditional
What
stuff.
about pickles?
Yes. Oh, a veggie like pickles and sliced tomato, sliced onion, all on a tray. Oh yeah. Onion and pickles go good with everything. Hot peppers. Yeah. Rooster spur.
Cucumbers.
Yes. Veggie trays are okay.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of some of that, but it is. It's acceptable.
Yeah, veggie and cheese trays too, with crackers and stuff like that.
Now, I'm telling you, I know this has happened. I'm not saying it's traditional, but I bet it happens more than you think. I know people because they have picky people in their family. I know people that put pizza on the table.
It's just sad to think that this world has come to that.
You're kicking it off the table if pizza's out there?
I'm kicking the pizza off. I mean, if you're gonna have something, at least have the common decency to get lasagna. You know. The chocolate slop bowl. Is that what we're calling death by chocolate now? The chocolate slop bowl?
Chocolate slop bowl. Once
Oh,
again, another great band name. The Chocolate Slop Bowls.
I think I'm going to make something now that's chocolatey and take it up there for Christmas to my families and call it the chocolate swap bowl.
Dude, I worked with a guy that was a cook. We worked at Shoney's together, and he was a National Guardsman, and he made a lot of stuff in the field for the guys. You know, he took whatever he had, So at the restaurant, he worked the breakfast shift every day, and he was gone 1 week in a month to his guard duty. But this guy, he would take. He didn't want to throw nothing away. Because he was very frugal. He would take anything and everything, make a dish out of it, put it on the breakfast bar, put a made up name on it, and they would devour it and be asking for more. Say it was great. I saw him make some real crap and put it out there, and people wanted more of it. He just made up a name and put on it.
Yeah.
And he'd say, "No, I'm sorry, we're all out of that." And all it was leftovers that he found some way to make into some concoction that he put out on the Shoney's breakfast bar. That's true. I've seen it every week.
Omelet scramble, scrambled eggs and stuff.
Is bacon on the table?
Bacon is never not on the table. Okay, never. I mean, bacon is always welcome on the table. Always. Always.
How about fish?
Fish is it can be traditional for Thanksgiving.
Salmon patties?
No. I'm talking about fish, not salmon patties.
You're saying you kicked the salmon patties off the table?
Yes.
No, man, come on.
Yeah, I'm kicking them off.
Amen.
Step 3, call it Jose.
Well, we didn't even mention cheese dips or something like that. Is that something that could be there?
Oh, yeah, because you can put it on your broccoli.
Bean dip, cheese dip.
Not bean dip. Come on, man. Not bean dip. Look, and that's the thing with the pintos, too. You want to be able to survive Thanksgiving dinner. You get too much bean out there with all these people sitting there, you're not going to survive. I mean, it's not a part of Thanksgiving tradition to have to wear gas masks at the table.
One thing we didn't decide is on the turkey, which is traditional, Rob, white or dark meat.
Dark. I prefer dark.
Come on, man. You're just failing on the turkey, man. Failing.
No. I like what I like. I like dark meat on chicken too. I don't care for the breast as much.
What about chicken on the fried chicken on the table?
Dude, fried chicken's always welcome.
Somebody that don't feel like making something, they somehow get some KFC the day before, keep it cool, heat it up, bring it. I'm with it. I'm eating it.
Yeah. Might as well be grenade spoon janket, and it's fire in the hole.
Oh yeah.
That sounds about right.
You know what, Steve, the movie pops in my head, Stripes, and Bill Murray would say about Steve, he goes, I need a party with you, man.
What was it? No. I'm sorry. The Animal House. John Belushi's character, Animal House.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking that could be Steve. That's the fact. Yeah. What kind of training you been doing? Army training. Where's your instructor? Blown up. Sorry. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. See, I think we could do that. Yes. That's sad. We all know these movies, and nobody 20-somethings out there would even realize it. The original Revenge of the Nerds and all that. No sauerkraut on Thanksgiving from Cook.
Thank you, Cook.
It's an acquired taste, I guess.
No sauerkraut anytime. I mean, come on.
That's
What is that? Is that German? Is it like a German thing, sauerkraut?
Yeah, and unfortunately, I probably got my liking for it from my grandmother. She was originally from Wisconsin, and there's a lot of Germans up in that area. So, absolutely.
Yeah,
It's
you're quite a
amazing,
bit. You're quite a bit younger than we are.
but you know, it's amazing that you know those movies, and hats off to you. So, well, you know, here and
It is
there.
an acquired. It is an acquired taste. My son loves it. Not baby boy, the other son.
I
Baby
like
boy
to
wouldn't touch it.
steak, like pork steak or something, and cook it down with that. Oh, yeah, I like that. I won't say I love it, but I like it.
Well, we done
Uh,
pretty good. We survived. Yeah, but not on Thanksgiving table cook. Yuck.
yeah, you're right. Well, I learned a trick years ago. A little bit of black powder on top of something, just not much, just a little bit. You do too much, it'll tear you to pieces. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, you can empty a room. Uh, but see, you got to think about this, Dave, with the Brussels sprouts, the broccoli, and the cauliflower. Thanksgiving is originally, it was thankful for their neighbors. They were thankful for their big harvest. They were thankful that they had an abundance. And the Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, butter beans, corn, all of that kind of falls under that umbrella of a bountiful harvest. Same with boiled peanuts. What? Come on now, you're gonna have to give you something on that because it's a bountiful thing. You're celebrating your bounty, and that was what they had to celebrate with. I'm not saying that they had Brussels sprouts, but they may have. You're like totally no, not happening.
No, I'm never going there, man.
Okay.
Never. I was looking at.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Steve. All that stuff is found in the cornucopia we all colored in kindergarten, next to the construction paper hand turkeys. Those were amazing, dude.
We didn't mention apple pie, but it's acceptable.
Uh, Cucumber salad, yes, cook. Cucumber salad's kind of always acceptable.
What about yams? We didn't
Oh,
mention that. That's traditional.
it might be, but not on my table. Kicking it. Ain't got room for that and sweet potato souffle. They got to go. What?
Pickled beets. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Thank you there, Steve. On the as far as the pickled beets go, the only thing that can be that color on your Thanksgiving table had better be cranberry sauce. Because if there's ever any confusion about it and somebody gets a beet instead of cranberry sauce, they're going to kick you out.
What about sausage stuffing?
No, I know. I don't.
Hot cider. We didn't mention ciders.
Cider could be okay afterwards or something. Uh, yeah. Now, my
We didn't mention biscuits either. Biscuits could be at this meal. Crumpled. I'm just kidding. Biscuits could be okay.
Pete said, Steve said, I'm also Irish, and I even know beets aren't food. Beets are a prank from God.
How about rice, brown rice? That can be traditional.
Hey, rice and gravy is always good.
I'm good with the rice.
Cabbage cooked in bacon. Anything cooked in bacon is acceptable.
Corn pudding. I didn't mention that.
What? You got to have gravy. I think gravy, there should be three things of gravy on the table, depending upon how large your family is. Like, you got one person, got one up at the front end of the table, one in the middle of the table, one at the end of the table. There should be three dishes of gravy. Gotta be.
What about turnip greens?
Yes. Turnip greens are always acceptable. There may be some fallback on that because not everybody likes turnip greens, but I love turnip greens.
Carrots?
Huh?
Carrots?
That could be okay.
That's traditional, I think.
Yeah.
So.
You might be right. And if not, I think that might be an idea. You might have just came up with something there, Bubba. I like that idea. All right, now, Cook, I can go with the French onion. But you get a little bit out there. You throw an artichoke in there. No.
We also didn't mention applesauce, and that can be traditional.
We all have teeth. Why do we need applesauce?
I'm just saying it's traditional.
Oh, okay.
I have seen that. I've seen that. Now, I wouldn't do it, but I have seen it.
Well, sometimes people use applesauce as like instead of cranberry sauce. I've seen that.
So we did good. I think we covered all the bases.
All right. No. What about, and I'm sure this is like a tossed salad to start the meal off.
We mean to start the meal off.
Well, I mean, that's the first course would be the salad.
Nobody's eating a salad and letting turkey and ham and all that sit on the table, dude. I mean, they might eat a salad with it, but no way are they sitting eating a salad while all this other great stuff is out there.
Well, some people think
applesauce is big.
Some people think that the salad part is the great stuff.
Well, maybe. There's a lot of rabbits out there. I mean, I know.
Don't tell my wife you called her a rabbit.
All right. The last question I have for this discussion before we lose our time tonight is how many times you eat leftovers till you say, that's it. I'm eating something else. I'm making a run for Crystal or something. I don't care. I'm not eating it no more. You're going to eat it that day. You're going to eat it second plate that day. But how many days after do you eat leftovers from Thanksgiving?
All right. I've got a rule. Okay. I'll eat it that day at lunch. I'm going to have a plate that night for supper. And I'm going to have a plate the next day for lunch. Then I'm going out to eat.
Yeah, I'm pretty much one day after one meal after that's it.
Now,
Turkey.
And ham sandwiches, yeah, we can do that. And
well, that's acceptable, but as far as the whole thing, the meal, no, I'm out. amount.
So I'd say, but I will still come back and eat some more of it if it's stuff left after I go out to eat. It don't go to waste. And the good thing is, a lot of the stuff you can freeze and save, like turkey.
I don't freeze it. I give it away. There's always somebody that's always willing to eat it. I would keep like some turkey and ham around for sandwiches, yeah, but the rest of it, get rid of it.
Yeah, freeze it. Freeze it. I can do it in a heartbeat, man. Oh man.
We do freeze some stuff, but we don't traditionally do anything off of that.
Okay, so now that we've covered our do's and don'ts, let's cover a couple things socially that is either acceptable or unacceptable behavior wise at the Thanksgiving table. If somebody poots, should you call them out on it?
I say no,
I say it depends on who it is.
because you'll start a fight. Somebody gonna get their feelings hurt. Next thing you know, it's become the Jerry Springer Thanksgiving meal, or the View.
That's coming. I'll tell you that girl fight's coming.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Well, what about you have children there? It's your Thanksgiving meal, and if the child is getting rambunctious and whatever, can you?
He's taking this to a whole other level. I mean, like, we were talking about one thing, and he goes full on,
Okay.
full of pins. I mean,
I'm thinking we need to call them out. It depends on who it is. If it's your grandmother, no, that is not acceptable. If it's your cousin, yeah, that's totally acceptable. You need to go to the bathroom. Clean up.
that's because you want to throw him under the bus.
All right.
Politics is out. You can't talk politics because somebody's gonna get mad.
All right. If you let the deadly creeper go,
Deadly creeper.
is it socially acceptable to look at the person next to you and go, "Was that you?"
That person better not be your wife. I'm telling you that, or you are in for a bad Thanksgiving, dude. Although I would pay money to see you do that, I would.
It's where you go. Where do you go?
You're killing me.
Do it. Let's see. My family's 99% Republican. Politics keeps us peaceful. Keeps me and my dad from butting heads above our.
I mean, in our group, yeah, but if you're gathering with the extended family, cousins, there's always some crazy uncle, aunt married in. The one married in, it's always that one that's married in. It's kind of, the family never liked that they married that person, and it's like, oh, she's got to bring him, or he's got to bring her, and everybody's walking around eggshells because they're very opinionated, and questioning everything, looking down their nose. So yeah, that's why you have to be careful.
Yeah. Well, I got arrested on Thanksgiving one time.
What?
Well, I had on one of them fuzzy sweaters, and I was driving down the road, and I had my window rolled down, and I back, smoked, and I had a cigarette, and some of that cherry came off, and it blew back on that fuzzy sweater, and it caught on fire. So I'm waving, trying to put it out. It looked like something out of a comedy show because the more I got to sweating, the worse it got. And I'm beating and crying, and I pulled over. and I'm still banging. I'm trying to get it off, and somebody, I didn't know it, but a cop pulled up behind me.
He thinks you're
And,
freebasing or something.
yeah, and I'm thinking, I put the fire out, and he runs up and wraps his jacket around my arm and puts the fire out. That was pretty cool. It took me to jail.
For what?
Possession of a firearm.
Oh my God.
Uh, I got one off. I got one off. I'm so thankful.
Oh man.
I have something to be thankful about. Hook, line, sinker. Oh.
You're a dingbat. A South Georgian gnat-eating dingbat.
We don't eat gnats. That's not allowed on the Thanksgiving table. Nope. No, we might snort one or two up our nose, but we try not to eat
Those aren't pillows.
them. Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Yeah. Those two, yeah, Steve Martin and John Candy played off each other well in that one. I like
Next show, we'll have to talk about acceptable holiday movies.
it. Okay.
Next show.
Okay.
We don't have time tonight. That's a deep one, but next show.
Yeah.
Front porch, we'll talk about that.
Yeah. Acceptable holiday movies. I'm gonna wait, but all right, Steve. I didn't hear nothing about my firearm joke. You gonna let me have that?
That's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, bad.
Look, dude. I'll listen to Alice's Restaurant any time. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorites.
I'm out. I never liked it.
Oh,
I'm the oddball.
you can have anything you want at Alice's Restaurant, except for Alice.
Ugh.
Oh, oh. And that was the world record longest song in the world, wasn't it? For a long time. Arlo Guthrie. He's got a 23-minute revisit to the Alice's Restaurant Massacre. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was an anti-war song and all this other stuff, but man, it was hilarious. Oh, Arlo Guthrie, a blast from the past. I don't think we normally do that on Thanksgiving, but we should. I think everybody should have to sing Alice's Restaurant on Thanksgiving. You don't agree, Dave?
No, I don't traditionally put communist songs on the playlist for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I can see that. Yes. Oh my goodness. Uh, so Glee Greenwood, that would be acceptable music. God bless the USA. Yes. All right. Well, so next time we're going to talk about acceptable holiday movies on Friday. Hey, everybody, y'all have a great and happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So full, you feel like a tick on a broke-legged bloodhound, and just eat it up and tear it up. Remember why we're celebrating tomorrow. Let's be thankful. Appreciate all the things that we have in our lives, and Let's be thankful for our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. You know, let's put it all out there and be thankful for our families and our countries. And I will drink my gravy responsibly. Thank you very much. I do a lot of things a lot more responsible now than what I used to. Kind of puts a hamper on it, but it'd be all right.
Thank you to all those that came in the Instagram. Appreciate you very much. Happy Thanksgiving to you and all the other streams.
Miss Susie, thank you for the like. I see you up there. Hope you're still in here.
Yes. Thank you for that.
Y'all have a great, happy Thanksgiving, and we will see y'all bright and early Friday morning. It may be rough on us. We may be still suffering. Well, they may be still suffering from turkey coma. But I guarantee you, we'll be here one way or the other. Good Lord,
there'll be some live shows tomorrow. I don't know what times but they will be.
Oh, okay. Well, keep an eye out for that then. And I'm gonna go here and chop up some celery and onions and get ready for my dressing in the morning.
Very good.
So, y'all have a great night. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy yourselves. Don't overdo it. We think the world of you. God bless you. Like, follow, subscribe, throw it to the floor, kick it around, and have your hash browns well scattered.
We picked up one on Facebook, by the way, Rob. So we did. Onesie twosie.
Hey, it's easing up. So
I think Steve picked up 2 or 3 on Rumble, so I'm happy to see that.
yes.
Good job. Good job, young man.
Yes. Yes. Hey, I know what your favorite Michael Jackson song is. You think on it. I'll tell you Friday. Y'all have a good. That's how you
Peace.
keep fighting in suspense. Good night, y'all.
Well, once again, it's time, my friends, for another meet and greet. We're Southern Fried and nationwide, so hang on to your seat. Look around, here's what I found. I guess you'll never know what you'll see on the Southern Fried Podcast.